Igbo man. Whatever it will take you to vote, even me that is standing here, go to my prick, I will use it and vote. Nothing like home. You cannot use foreign land to compare your papa house. In my father's house, you cannot come and challenge me anyhow. If you challenge me anyhow, I will come out cutlass, and I cut you, nothing will happen. What you define for my papa compound. So let us remember our home. It is time to go home. We are due. God bless you. My name is Evangelist Benjamin Johnson Ezesinachi. I am from Biafra. I am from East Igbo, part of Nigeria that are not recognized. That today we are fighting for our own freedom. Like if you watch online the last time I spoke with you people, I made mention of some certain things about these Biafran people. And I give God the glory that today, a day like today has come, has finally what? Come. And I am happy for what is happening in Lagos State, in Yoruba land. The way the Yorubas are treating the Biafrans, the Biafran billionaires that never for one day believed in the faith of Nnamdikanu. But glory be to God that today the vote has started. And I want to use this opportunity to ask every Eastern man, if you like from Ikwere, if you like from Calabar, if you like from Akwa Ibom, if you like, say you'll be Delta. And I thank God that today Asari Dokubo have learned his lesson. We told him, but he refused. But now he has gotten to his memory. Every citizen of that country called Biafra land that come from that direction should hear this message. It is time to fight for your freedom. And that opportunity has come to you. And that is what they have given to you now, to make your choice. And if you fail now, I want you to register this at the back of your mind, that in the next generation of yours will suffer more than you have suffered. So this is the time to fight for the freedom, not just for yourself, but for the future of your generations to come. Are you hearing me? So every indigene of Biafra, if it is possible, let your legs, your two hands, your eyes, your nose, your head, your ear, every part of your body should go for this vote. Use them and vote. Because this is lifetime. Once, I remember, there's one particular thing I love doing. I love remembering. And I love using it. When God sent Moses to the people of Israel in the land of Egypt, a slave land, just as the Eastern and the Igbos are slavery in Nigeria. I remember what Mr. President said in one of his campaigns, either in Ekiti thereabout, but I know vividly well, it was in Yoruba land. He said that Yorubas are not slaves. What does that mean? Do you read the meaning of that statement? Ever since that day, I have another mindset that truly, yes, these people, this is the class that they place every average Igbo man. They are seeing every Igbo man as a slave in Nigeria, not a citizen. Now, listen to this. When God sent Moses to the land of Egypt to go and tell his people, many could not believe. But later, many began to believe. Even Pharaoh, to the point that Pharaoh's sister has to journey, finally has to follow Moses, the Israelites, and leave Egypt on their way going. When the time comes, conviction. God have used Nnamdikanu to open our eyes. Now, glory be to God. Was it not last month, or let me use this word, few days ago, that I heard that Igbo man, he heard from Anambra, the billionaire Igbo man in Lagos State, his property was demolished here. By fire, by force, he was forced to go down to Anambra to go and build massive things. But when he was told, he couldn't believe it. But now it is clear. So let every average billionaires, whether billionaire, Tyronia, millionaire, Tanzania, even hundreds, let them remember there is a place called home. And there is nothing like home. And nothing like freedom, my dear. You cannot use freedom, play. You cannot use your homeland to compare another person's land. Baba, you are a stranger, and a stranger you remain in a foreign country. Until you realize this, go back home. That is where your two legs will balance very well. There is an adage I want to use now. Fowl say the reason why that whenever he go to a strange place, he will first of all stand with one leg. Did you know why? He has not mastered that place. That's why he's using one leg. Every Igbo man in Nigeria is standing, should know that you are standing with one leg. So go and vote so that you can stand with your two legs. This is my father's land. You balance and stand for your right so that you can be able to fight for your right. I remember when I was doing business, whenever the local people come, the money that they will give me, that will ask me to pay, is not the same that what the Yoruba man will pay. And if I go to the office to Moibush, imagine this. All those things ring us in my memory. As I'm sleeping and waking up with it. The thing is spending me, is annoying me. And we say that we are one Nigeria. What makes us one Nigeria? And somebody, a president in campaign, said they are not, these ones are not slaves. Who is a slave then? Then my brother won an election. Look at what is trending now. Atiku saying that he wants to collaborate with Obi. They want to join forces together. Even Atiku saying that he don't want to run again. If they should zone it to the east, are you getting it? If they should zone it to the east, then he will support them. He will not run for president. Are you getting it? Then the same man, Obi, won an election because he came from the east. The people they see as a slave. How can the slave come to our land and rule us? Do you know the angry part of it? Do you know why they are demolishing so many Igbo properties today? Look at Alaba, look at other things. Jagaba in Lagos State. Lagos State Jagaba lost the election. He lost what? Hugely. Large. In a place where he's claiming to be Jagaba. Then who is now Jagaba? No, who is Jagaba? I believe that if you say you are a Jagaba, you should be the one to control your territory. But when you lose in your territory, that means the people, you are no longer valid. You are not relevant again in that place. So on this note, let them go and vote. Cast your vote. And I believe that the world are watching. And I believe that the world will not use this voting. I know that the world will not use this voting play game like a Nigerian system of government. When somebody will win election, was it not Yahaya Bello? Because EFCC went after him. He remembered that Obi won election and he joined hand to league election. He said it. True of us. So I believe that this one we are doing now will not be like a Nigerian way system of government and election. Every Igbo man, whatever it will take you to vote, even me that is standing here, go to my prick, I will use it and vote. Nothing like home. You cannot use foreign land to compare your papa house. In my father's house, you cannot come and challenge me anyhow. If you challenge me anyhow, I will come out cutlass, and I cut you, nothing will happen. What you define for my papa compound. So let us remember our home. It is time to go home. We are due.
If that's only in the southeast, if voting has started, I think is another round of sensitization of the Igbo man, over Biafra emancipation. So if it started new, it means it's a third segment of voting, because I'm aware of the diaspora voting, as well as even within Nigeria, the Igbos in diaspora, the Igbos in Nigeria. That was the first segment. Then the second one, the second voting that went on, anyway, it went on well. Then if you say voting has started in the southeastern Nigeria now, it means the third segment voting, meaning by the people of that land. I know in Igbo land we are many. Millions upon millions of Igbos are in the southeast, though we traveled by and large. But yet, indigenously, you will see that Igbo man are too many in Igbo land. So the third voting, as you said, is going on now. It is a welcome situation. It's a welcome idea. It is one of the best criteria needed for Biafra to become a nation on its own. See, let me tell you, every Dikana in Igbo land are voting now, as you said. Married women, nursing mother, men of timber and caliber. They are coming out to vote because it's obvious that Biafra fight is not the fight of one man anymore. Biafra emancipation is for everybody. And Igbo man has even seen it by himself virtually that Nigerian people, I mean Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani, and the rest of them that are ganging up politically against Igbo man in Nigeria, they don't want Igbo man to be in the country. Why? What happened last year during presidential election is an eye-opener to the Atezes, Iwanyangos, the Obiazos, the Abaribe, they are in there, they are for them. All those big names, Emeka Force, all those Obi Jackson, those billionaires that don't want to leave Nigeria alone because of their colossal investment, immense investments, gigantic investment in Nigeria. That is why they are dragging their foot. If we ask them, we are going. So this time around, what happened last year, 2023 presidential election has shown to all, indicated, it's an eye-opener to all these billionaires that are feeling reluctant, trying not to at least imbibe into us the love for Biafra, to abide by the laws legislated by our Prime Minister in exile, Sabon Ekpa, that Biafra is coming out emancipating this year. This time around, obese, disappointment. Nigeria disappointed Obi. That's Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba. They just sit in a round table talk and refuse to give Obi, which means they refuse to give Igbo man his own mandate. It's an eye-opener to Atezes. It's an eye-opener to the like of APC or Jacos, to the like of Ifanyo Bas, to the like of Ngige, Dave Omahi, Atolo, Ewu. It is an opener to them that probably these usual Fulani men, they want to abandon Igbo in cheering of the national cake. You see it that in 1988, 1980s, early 83, let's say early 80s, from 1984 up, Hausa man was there. From 83 down to 79, Hausa man was there. From 79, jump to, because I just want to jump up Obasanjo regime now, to when Gowon was military head of state. He was overthrown by Murtala Mohammed. So Gowon, Murtala Mohammed, Hausa, Sheikh Chagare, Buhari, Babangida, Hausa. I listen to me. So something goes on until even after 1999, because Obasanjo actually reminded the Hausas that it is their turn. Obasanjo did that job, I'm aware. Hausa said no. Now, Obasanjo handed over to who? Yaradua, the same Hausa again. And then after that same Yaradua, the same Hausa again, in 2015, only Hausa, Igbo man is just there, looking. Oga, this voting in the southeastern Nigeria is going to be conducted amicably and under the assiduity, I mean industriousness of our Prime Minister in exile, Simon Ekpa. This referendum voting in the southeast must be very, very successful. It is excelling now as I'm talking to you. They are excellently conducting it.
Good afternoon. Good evening, Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. Biafrans have gathered again today to exercise our civil rights through voting, referendum voting. We are here to reject the evil contraction called Nigeria. We are here to tell them that we are not part of the marriage again. Biafrans are voting massively here, as you can see. Referendum is going on here, and people have gathered in the masses to vote, to exercise their civil rights, to vote through this ongoing referendum. And Biafrans are here. We are here to reject Nigerian totally. We are here to reject that evil contraction called Nigeria. We are saying no more to anything that has to do with the zoo again. We are saying bye-bye to anything that has to do with the zoo. 2nd December is the date. And no matter what the enemy plan, we are going to exit this country called Nigeria by 2nd December. And we are saying that we are not part of this country. We are not part of this country. People are lining up. You can see the queue is massive. Oh no, it's a massive queue. That's to show that people are already tired of this country. People are already tired of Nigeria. And through the lineup you are seeing here, the queue you are seeing here, you can see that people are already tired of this country. That is why they are standing under the box on inside their civil right to vote and to reject Nigeria totally. You can see that we are on it. Today, being 2024, this voting is taking place in one of the polling units in Biafra land. So we are doing the needful to make sure that anything that has to do with Nigeria, we are going to do away with them by 2nd December this year, 2024. We are on it. People are doing the needful. As you can see, the line is massive, the queue is massive. Can't you see? You can see, the queue is massive. It's massive, it's massive, it's massive, it's massive. We are saying no to evil contraction called Nigeria. We are saying no to anything that has to do with this evil entity called Nigeria. They are tired of Nigerians massacring them. They are tired of the zoo or the headsmen killing them. We are saying no to anything that has to do with the zoo. We are voting massively because the line is massive. The line is massive. The line is massive. After this voting, the whole world, the international community will see how they do to exit this evil contraction. The international community will see how they do to leave this evil entity called Nigeria. It is massive. Oh, Nigeria, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for real. Bye-bye for real. We are saying no to anything that has to do with the zoo. That is why we are here under the hot sun to exercise our civil rights. To exercise our civil rights by voting for on this ongoing referendum, 2024. You can see what they are saying. They are telling Nigeria bye-bye. For real. They were doing the needful. No. I say bye-bye to the zoo. If you can see here that the line is so massive. The massive line. The evil entity is gone. Nigeria is gone and gone for good.
Bros, let me ask you one question. What are you doing yourself?
I'm getting my
referendum. So you want to leave Nigeria? People want to leave Nigeria?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You want Nigeria again? You are tired of being in Nigeria?
Yes.
You want to be a Biafran?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So this is Biafran land?
Yes, it's Biafran land.
Okay.
With delegation.
Bye-bye to Nigeria. People have totally rejected anything that has to do with the zoo nation. Some people that they are echoing in one voice. They say they don't want to be part of this country. Nigeria, bye-bye for it. Bye-bye to anything that has to do with the Nigerian country. We are exercising our civil rights here through voting. And by this year, come 2nd December, we are going to exit this country by all means, by fire, by force, whether they may like it or not. We are going. This is powered by Biafra Republic government.
And people are doing it with joy.
Also, in collaboration with the Biafra federal government in homeland, to make sure that we are doing the needful to exit this country. We are saying thank you to whoever and to all the executives that made this thing to be a big success. We are saying bye-bye to this country. We are not going to be part of Nigeria again. Thank you, our prepared Prime Minister. Thank you,
From all walks of life, people came to make sure that the voting exercise is successful. Look at